I've gone with Sunil Narine as the GOAT of them all, and I'll give you my reasons for it. In terms of batting, that's where Pollard is way ahead of a Narine. But just Narine almost has half the runs. He's 50% there in terms of what Pollard has got. Can I say with a much better strike rate than Karen Pollard? And that's saying something. That's really saying something, because Pollard, I think the only thing that you cannot ever fault him for is strike rate. He was so good at that. So to even better that in batting, I'm just talking about batting, Narine had that and has almost 50% of the runs that Pollard had from being a bowler, says a lot. And then when you look at the bowling, there is no comparison in terms of what Narine has got and what Narine has about 3 times the wickets of a Karen Pollard, having played the same amount of games. Narine has a economy of 7 versus 9, which is a big difference in T20 cricket. If you're a 7 economy bowler versus a 9, just changes. So in bowling, he's so far ahead of Pollard, there's not even a contest. And in batting, he's behind Pollard, but still on some paramounts there. So, and the other thing why I went with him, which is the more important thing, Karen Pollard is retired. I think Narine might still have a few seasons left with him. So can you imagine where he can end up in terms of how many games he plays, what he can achieve? So for that reason, I've gone with a Sunil Narine. The other thing where Pollard was better than Narine is the number of titles. He's got 5-3. But I feel that, again, I agree with the contribution that Pollard has made for titles, completely agree. But so has Narine. He's quietly, been the best bowler. On an occasion, there will be the title with his all-round performance as well, with his batting and bowling. And every season he comes in consistently. And I just want, sometimes we take his consistency for granted. And even though he may not have picked a lot of wickets, his economy outstanding. And that's where I give an example of a Rashid Khan, who till one time looked as good as Narine and sometimes even better. But see, he's reached a situation where he's been found out. We've seen it with a Varun Chakravarti also. Has had good seasons, has a bad season, he gets found out. And in that environment where bowlers get found out, for a Sunil Narine to maintain that mystery and that effectiveness for more than a decade, at that consistency, every season in and out, he may have had marginal drops or highs, but those have been marginal. He's never had a season where he's looked very ordinary like a Rashid has had or a Varun Chakravarti had. I'm talking about similar bowlers. So to have that consistency for so many years and still hold a mystery about you and be that successful, I think it takes a lot. So my candidate is Sunil Narine as the GOAT, overseas GOAT of IPL.